It's time to play a game. Do the pros of the new 4K Saw Ultimate Collection outweigh the cons, or is it an inescapable trap? Let's talk about it. In today's physical media news topic video, I'm going to be discussing Saw, the Ultimate Collection in 4K. I'm going to go over the pros of the collection, the cons of the collection, and ultimately my recommendation on if this collection is worth the price. First, to talk about the positives to this Saw Ultimate Collection. Well, right away you can notice the picture of the reversible bear trap replica. Now, if you're a big fan of the Saw franchise, you recognize this in a lot of iconic scenes throughout these movies. I mean, wow, this is a really cool item to get. This replica looks like it's nice condition. It looks like it did in the movies, so you can definitely see some attention to detail here. Looks like there was some care and effort put into this. Now, I don't know what it's made out of, but you can probably find that more in the specifications if you read into it a little bit more deeply on the website. But just from the picture here, it looks like a really awesome collector's item if you're a fan of the franchise. It's definitely a cool choice for a collector's item because if you know the Saw movies, you definitely know the reversible bear trap. Not only that, you're getting all the Saw movies here. Saw 1 through 7, also Jigsaw, also Spiral from A Book of Saw. You're getting all the movies here packaged neatly, so you just have access to them all right there, and that is super cool. But not only that, you're also getting a whole separate disc of bonus features. You're getting hours of interviews and featurettes and more. That is awesome to get a whole separate disc on that, especially if you're a big fan of special features as a physical media collector. I know I am, so that is definitely really cool and enticing. And not only that, you're getting 3 4Ks here. You're getting a 4K of the first Saw movie, you're getting a 4K of Jigsaw, and you're getting a 4K of Spiral from A Book of Saw. So 3 4Ks here, that's ultra high definition, and that's really awesome to get that kind of quality in this collection. So there's definitely a lot of pros to getting this Ultimate Saw collection if you're a fan of this franchise. Now I have to talk about some of the negatives with this Saw collection and discuss really if I think it's that ultimate, because it's not all sunshine and rainbows here. There's definitely some issues with this collection. First, I gotta talk about the elephant in the room, that outrageous price. So it looks to be close to 400 Australian dollars. If you convert that to US dollars, it's about 273, but that's not including any taxes, fees, or shipping. So it's probably gonna work its way up to about 300 US dollars or so, and that is a really high price. Now, I don't collect a lot of these kinds of items, so it might be a fair price in comparison, but even though it's a fair price, it's still an expensive price. So it is a large investment as a collector. That is a good chunk of hard-earned money right there. Also, you're not getting a whole lot of new 4Ks here. It's only 3 4Ks, and that's of Saw, Jigsaw, Spiral from A Book of Saw, and those were 3 4Ks already released in the past. So if you're a big Saw fan, there's a good chance you already own those 4Ks in your collection. And then the rest of the movies are just on Blu-ray. Once again, if you're a Saw fan, there's a good chance you already own those movies on Blu-ray. So those aren't getting upgraded to 4K at all. And to me, that's a big missed opportunity. If they upgraded all these movies to 4K, I think more Saw fans would be interested in this because it would be all these movies on 4K that we'd never seen before. But no, it's just the same 3 4Ks we've already seen, so nothing new there. Also, we have to talk about how they chose the replica of the reversible bear trap as their collectible item here. Now, I like this item. I think it's solid. I think it's really cool. But was it the best collectible item to choose? Maybe, maybe not. This is all personal preference. I think maybe I would have liked to see, Billy on the tricycle on top of this collection. The Saw doll looking thing, right, with the spirals. I think maybe I would have preferred that. That would have screamed more Saw to me. But you know what? Once again, that's just a personal preference because the reversible bear trap is still really cool and an awesome choice. And actually, maybe a lot of collectors prefer that choice, so that's why they went with it. Not too sure, but once again, that's just a personal preference thing. But then also to talk about how there's no really much newness to this collection here in terms of other things you get. Now, you do get that bonus disc with a lot of those hours of special features, which is really cool. But once again, you're not getting any new 4Ks here, and you're just getting this one replica. There's no other collectible items, at least from what I can tell. You don't get like any posters or just anything else. It would have been cool if they added just a little bit more, a few more collectible items in there, even if they were kind of small so they don't increase the price too much. I would have liked to see something a little bit more added in for an ultimate collection. You know, when like Arrow releases their box sets, they pack those things with postcards, art cards, posters, and a lot of cool stuff. I would have liked to see a little bit more into this collection just as a Saw fan. So definitely there's some cool stuff here, but I don't know if I would say it's ultimate. Next, I have to get into my recommendation on if the Saw Ultimate Collection is worth your money. So to me, it just depends on how much of a Saw fan you truly are. If you're a big, massive Saw fan, and this is one of your favorite franchises of all time, it might be worth it because it is a really cool collection. Now, for me personally, what really dings this set here is that you don't get all the movies in 4K. And I already have a couple of the 4Ks, so I'm not really getting anything upgraded here. If they put everything in 4K, that would have definitely enticed me more to pick up this set. So having a lot of them just in the Blu-ray format that's already there, and then the 4Ks that have been past release, to me, that's my biggest point where I'm like, I don't think it's worth this big of a price. Now, if the price was less, I would have possibly considered it because I do like the replica, even though, you know, I don't know if it's the best collectible item, but it's definitely a solid choice. And I like the Saw movies personally. I really like the first Saw movie. It's one of my favorite movies of all time. Of course, the ending is amazing. I like Saw 2, 3, I even like Saw 4. Some of the other ones there definitely decline in quality and it loses steam in the franchise, just my opinion anyway. So I don't absolutely love all these movies. Now, if I loved every single one of these movies, I would definitely probably want to get this collection because it just looks super cool as a collector's item. But because I'm not a super fan out of all these Saw movies and they're really not adding enough new stuff here or enough collectible stuff here, to me it just seems kind of bare bones in what they're giving us here, and the price seems to be astronomical. So for what you get with the high price, to me, I can't bring myself to pick up this collection personally. But once again, if you're a massive Saw fan and this is one of your go-to franchises of all time, it may be worth it to you. And I had to let you know about this item because it is very limited. It is only 1,500 copies from what I see on the site. So 1,500 is a really limited number. That is not a whole lot there. So if you need this set, you should definitely go and get it because it's going to be tough to find later, and probably later it's going to go skyrocketed in price on eBay. So I just wanted to get this information out there to the community, to my audience, in case you are a massive Saw fan and you want to pick this one up. I'll go ahead and link the website down below in the description, but you gotta let me know in the comments, are you at all interested in the Saw collection set? Or if you're not even gonna get it, do you like any of the Saw movies? Is it one of your favorite franchises? Or is it just a genre you're not really into? Or do you think a lot of these Saw movies are just kind of forgettable and don't stand up to today? Let's have those fun movie discussions down below. And if you're visiting the channel for the very first time and you love collecting physical media and being part of this awesome league of mega film fans, make sure you subscribe right now. That way you stay entertained and up to date on all the latest physical media topics.
Hello. Do you want to play a game?
And if you enjoy this physical media topic video, click another video to see more. Also like the video. And this is Mega Mike the Movie Man reminding you to make every day a movie day.